Is that Bank
Yes.
Australia?
Yeah, Bank Australia. This is Michelle.
Yeah, look, how come you're on hold? You kept me on hold for so long. That was an unacceptable length of time.
All right. So sorry about that, Nicholas. Okay. So because I've checked with my uh,
With
team
my
leader about that. So first and foremost, we cannot give names to the previous um, consultants that we have spoke to. Second is, I just want to make it clear that my colleague have already do the request, and we have done a great job on that because you have already relayed your message to our relevant department and approved the on hold that was blocked on your account.
No, he didn't.
So,
Was what was his name? Michael.
so sorry, we cannot give names on
Why
that.
why
So
can't
sorry
you give
about that.
names? Why can't you give names?
Yeah, that is the rule of the bank. We cannot give names of
Rule of the
specific,
bank.
you know,
Well, it's
contact.
not good
Yeah,
customer service, is it, from Bank Australia? But
yeah,
you
and
say,
I think,
hang on, just let me finish. You say he did a good job. On what basis?
mm,
I mean, he wasn't
uh,
able to point out to me that a block had been put on my direct debits on the 28th of February. He wasn't able to point that out to me. And he didn't know, he didn't have the ability to find that out quickly. And eventually, when he
mm,
did find it out,
mm,
he didn't get the information to me because I was on hold for something like half an
mm,
hour and I hung up out of
mm.
frustration. Now, that's not good customer service, is it? It's terrible customer service. Tell me this, tell me this. This is an important question. It goes right to the heart of the matter of Bank Australia's efficiency and processes. Why didn't they put a hold on my direct debits when the account was overdrawn, but why did they just keep that hold there? Why didn't they lift it when there was plenty of cash there? Why didn't they do that? Can you tell me?
Okay, so that one, Nicholas, I cannot tell you the answer right now because it's another department. Would you like to, all I can do for you is I can do, uh, write an email on that department and someone will contact you about that.
Okay, well, again, it's not good customer service that you can't give me an explanation. You say,
Yeah,
"Oh, another department."
yeah.
That's got not. That's just
Mm,
simply not good enough. And you're going to do what? Keep me on hold again for another half hour if I ask you to give me the answer now? No, that's not good customer service.
mm, so sorry about
That
that, Nicholas.
that and the fact that your software doesn't allow me to scroll and has got glitches. And no one informed me that the block was continuing on my account even though I had funds in it. And
Mm,
I didn't know until I rang up and someone told me eventually. I should have been told that
mm,
initially, and the block should have been removed when there were funds there. But you're obviously not doing that. That's terrible customer service. And you're probably not just doing it to me, you're doing it to many,
mm,
and you're creating havoc because people are going uninsured, they're having their electricity cut off, etc., because of Bank Australia's sloppiness, okay?
mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything I've said is
Yeah,
backed up
but
by facts. Bank Australia are pretty bad, very bad, based upon my experience. Tell me this, every time I phone there, I speak to someone who appears to be very young and is quite obviously not across their job and inexperienced and is always putting the phone down to ask others for advice. Why don't you hire people that are a little older and have had more experience? Why don't you do that? You still
for
there?
that one, I cannot give comments. Yeah,
You
I'm listening, and for that one, I cannot give comments on that. So we have different, um, systems. So of course, we need to follow our procedures over here. So it's not that we're just putting you on hold. We are doing our job here, and we're checking. Not only we're asking for the officers, but we're checking also on our end. So that's why we need to put you on hold.
So, yeah, it suggests
Yeah.
people that
So
don't
there are
know the
different scenarios.
processes.
So
Sorry?
yeah, we
It's
have
a,
different scenario, Nicholas. But of course, we're doing our best serve you better. But of course, there's another relevant department that doing about the overdraft, about the overdrawn. So that's why we cannot just easily check on that. And I'm so sorry about that for my colleague on behalf. Because of course we are hiring. Actually, we are hiring new people right now.
Highly
In
what?
order to serve you better, we are hiring more people right now. So.
But that's not a
currently on
comfort.
training, so maybe that colleague is new, so that's why, of course, he needs to check on that more further. And sorry to keep you waiting for about half an hour on that time. My apologies for that, and I hope you forgive us about that.
Well,
Moving forward,
it's very hard to forgive when it becomes a pattern. It's repeated. That's the thing there. Also, I don't understand. Hang on. I don't understand why your process of putting a block on direct debits isn't reviewed. I mean, you've kept that block on my direct debits when I've had sufficient funds in the account for months, and direct debit after direct debit after direct debit doesn't go through. You don't advise me that you've done that. When I phone up, the guy that I speak to eventually finds it out and doesn't tell me until I've rung up the second time. That is, Bank Australia is horribly inefficient. They're deadly because people are going around having their direct debits blocked. They're going to be uninsured, they're going to be skipping the rent, lots of things that can create a disaster because of Bank Australia being hopeless. Hopeless. Look, so you say I should. There's also the problem of my app not scrolling. You say I should delete it and download it again?
Yeah, because it might be need to upgrade or update. So would you like me to help you on that now?
Yes, if you could.
Yeah, so can you please delete the app and then re-download it again?
Hold on a
And I will
second.
be here to assist you on that. Yeah.
Hold on.